have to admit, it's hard to relax given everything I just told you.
Mm-hmm. But that's what these singing bowls are for, Mr. Morelli. The sound vibrations will help your body enter a state of deep relaxation. So, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Just follow where the sounds take you. Oh, I seem to have left my shruti box next door. Continue that deep breathing, and I'll be right back.
So what is that shruti box anyway?
You've reached the end of the investigation. It's time to decide who you think James's killer is. Here are your suspects. James's gambling son, Benji.
Piper thought she was Dad's favorite, but everyone knew it was me. And that drove her crazy.
James's workaholic daughter, Piper.
I deserve the company. I mean, I'm working my ass off while being pregnant.
James's eager-to-please second wife, Meredith.
So I'm in this stupid little hut next door, trying to focus on my breath while meditating. But all I can think about is Benji weaseling his way in with James like that.
James's oddball son from his second marriage, Dorian.
Damn it! It is over, and they fucked it all up. Dad's never gonna trust me now.
Or the longtime butler, Rogelio.
So, you could say that without me, there would be no Morelli Enterprises today. And that's why Mr. Morelli put me in his will.
We'll be back with the answer after a word from our sponsor.
Hey, Miles.
Hey.
It's me, Jack.
I know,
right here,
thank you.
right next to you, buddy.
Right next to me.
Yeah,
usual.
just like at work. Hey, I wanted to join with you to tell people to tune in to a very special episode, Speshap, of TDZ, the Daily Zeitgeist.
Well, this is actually, look, I know you saw the social media. You saw us at the LA Auto Show. You said, what are these two juggernauts of podcasting doing there? When Mazda calls me up and they say, Miles, we know that you're a loyal Mazda owner. We want to align with you because you get it.
Yes.
And I said, you know what? I'm willing to answer the call and help help people understand the power of it. So what we did is we actually got to record a special episode inside the new Mazda CX-30 where we talked about kind of like flow states and feeling alive and how we feel alive.
What makes us feel alive?
Yeah. It was really dope to actually record inside the car. I got to press a lot of buttons and make them mad because they're like, please don't fumble around in here.
Yeah,
but I said,
stop
I'm a
it.
child. I like to explore.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, if you actually want to check out the first ever CX-30, check it out at MazdaUSA.com/iHeart. Or if you're trying to check it up IRL, then pull up to the local dealership today.
Now it's time to learn who killed James. James's killer was his wife, Meredith. She had a habit of eavesdropping on her family's conversations.
Yeah, I heard the whole thing while meditating next door. The walls are made of straw, you know. Is it considered spying when the walls are made of grass, dear?
And when she overheard James telling the sound bath guide that her precious boy Dorian wouldn't be getting the company, she was furious.
Or my youngest, the freak. I will not be handing off the company. That's the only solution.
After all, she only married James so that her future child would inherit the family business.
She married my dad for his money after Benji and Piper's mom died.
She worked hard to keep up appearances, but what gave her away were her high heels, something she wore everywhere she went.
Can I get 2 seconds to myself, Mom? And why are you wearing high heels in the desert? You look stupid. Relaxing stuff.
Dorian, honey, you enjoying your massage?
Yeah.
And if you listened closely, you could hear the heels in the sound bathroom when James was murdered.
So what is that Shruti box anyway?
This episode was inspired by a true crime from 2012, when the mysterious death of a man made headlines when it was revealed that he and his wife had been expelled from a desert meditation retreat. A retreat which turned out to be a deadly cult. James Morelli was played by John Sanderford. Meredith Morelli by Lisa Fuson. Piper Morelli by Carla Delaney. Benji Morelli by Austin Basis. Dorian Morelli by Patrick Cavanaugh. Rogelio by Clayton Froning. Sound Bath Guide by Kathy Vu. This episode of Solve was written and directed by Amelia Phillips. Executive produced by Corey Surge and Walt Palmer. Produced, recorded, and mixed by Salt Audio. Sound design and edited by Jasper Van Dyke for Salt Audio. Mixed by Zach Jurich. Original music and score by Noah Gersh and Jamie Sheffman at Salt Audio. Production coordinator Liz LeMay. Casting by Romy Stutman. Casting assistant Daisy Laura. Recorded at Bang Zoom Studios. This episode of Solve was hosted by me, Mike McNeil. Next time on Solve. A journalist uncovers a deadly scandal.
It's Senator Leslie.
And that's not his wife.
That's not a woman.
Mm-hmm. And that's not a Bible he's thumping.
Was Avery in over her head? Just how deep did this conspiracy go?
People don't drop envelopes of cash on your coffee table to squash allegations. I'll keep digging.
You'll stop digging. I told you to drop this, and you went rogue anyway. If a story's no good, you kill it.
Tune in next week to find out.
Hello, I'm Rainbow Valentine. And for the past year, my dad has been coming clean to me about his decades-long career as a big-time pot smuggler. My dad wasn't the most organized criminal. He once lost $500,000 buried in the backyard. We're going to find out how my dad was a pot smuggler for 22 years. And at what cost. I'm Rainbow Valentine. For iHeartRadio and School of Humans, this is Disorganized Crime. Listen to Disorganized Crime, Smuggler's Daughter on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.